Hi, my name is Travis Ryan. I'm a suspension and steering design engineer here at Kryptonite Products. A little bit about my background. I was raised in San Diego, California, and my folks took us out to the desert, riding dirt bikes since the age of 3, and so I've always been super passionate about the motorsport industry. After I got my degree as a mechanical engineer at San Diego State University, I really wanted to pursue my passion in the motorsport industry. So I found myself working for iBox Springs, big name in the industry, and was able to design some pretty awesome suspension equipment for them. And as I moved on from iBox, I found myself working in Northern Nevada for Kryptonite Products. So I chose to join the Kryptonite team because my family and I were wanting to relocate out of California, still somewhere that had family close by, but another place that we can continue to raise our young kids in a great state. I reached out to the general manager as just a blind email, sharing my experience as an R&D engineer at iBox, and I told them that I had a ton of experience designing suspension components, was able to really just show my strengths of what I could bring to the table. And knowing what Kryptonite was doing at the time, there's a ton of opportunity for growth and to really propel this company forward. And the GM reached back out to me after several weeks and said, yeah, let's bring you in, let's get you interviewed and see how you work with the team. And after the interview, seeing the potential for growth within this company, the company is growing limitlessly at this point. And what the culture brings, camping on the weekends, off-roading together, it's really the best environment you can ask for a company. Something that we do different at Kryptonite Products is we offer lifetime warranty on all of our parts, which means lots of engineering time and lots of real-time testing have to take place because we have to 100% stand behind our products. Steering and suspension design can be a little bit nuanced. We're not just taking our aftermarket parts as a plug-and-play idea. We're looking at every aspect of our suspension geometry when we're going through and designing our parts. We're looking at the entire sweep of travel from full compression to full droop, making sure that we're having no bumps here. We're not having any issues with people running aftermarket parts, or vehicles just coming straight off the factory floor. We're making sure that all of our parts are working not only with OE parts that are coming in on the vehicle from factory, but also aftermarket parts that are coming in from, FabTech to Carly or anything like that. The engineering process here at Kryptonite Products is we'll bring a vehicle in for R&D, throw it up on the lift, we'll pull the parts off, whether it's going to be a tie rod assembly or an upper control arm. We take those parts off, we get scan data of the OE part. After we get the scan data, we then go into the design phase. This is where we start to look at the OE components and start to notice the weak points of where OE parts generally fail. And this is where we can capitalize on the Kryptonite strength and really improve those parts to the best of our abilities. My first big project here at Kryptonite was addressing the tie rod assemblies for all GM half-ton trucks. The biggest thing that we're seeing on these vehicles is people putting big lifts, big tires on them, and they end up breaking their tie rod assemblies. We are taking their 2-piece inner-outer tie rod assembly and turning it into a 3-piece design with an outer tie rod body and an inner, and we are substantially making these parts bigger and beefier. We stepped everything up to a 7/8 shank, just ensuring that we're going to have the strength and reliability moving forward. Something that excites me working here at Kryptonite Products is just the opportunity for growth. This company is expanding faster than any company I've ever been a part of, and to be able to grow with the company and bring knowledge in from the outside to even make it grow that much faster, it's really truly a blessing to be a part of. Kryptonite Products isn't just another aftermarket truck manufacturer. We're a team of engineers obsessed with building hardcore steering and suspension components.